Hello, I'm Larry Richey, the Florida Managing Principal for Cushman and Wakefield. The commercial real estate markets in Florida have been on a tear for the last 7 or 8 years. I've been in Florida for almost 27 years now, and I've never seen the fundamentals so strong. The demand for space has been the strongest we've seen for this long economic expansion, and it's resulted in higher occupancies, higher rental rates, and higher values for real estate. There's been very little new construction, very little supply added to the property sectors throughout the state. You might think that could be bad because that means we're much more expensive than we used to be, but it's not bad. Frankly, that same pattern has occurred in all the major markets across the U.S. So we remain competitive, and it's a very active market. We expect to see significant construction begin in most of the property sectors because of those factors. Both industrial and retail are talked about a lot these days in commercial real estate circles because of the changing retail focus towards e-commerce and new commerce. One of the things that's happening right now is all of those large warehouses that companies like Amazon and others have built and occupied throughout the state are now being expanded to where they're taking that supply chain to the last mile or getting it closer to the consumer. So now we're seeing a lot of urban warehouse type retail space, warehouse space that's being occupied and purchased or leased by those companies to get closer and closer to the consumer so that those deliveries can happen even faster. The Florida office space market is mainly concentrated in the large markets. That's where we are and most of our clients are. And the office market rental rates are the highest that I've seen in my 27 years back here in Florida and 37 years in the industry. And it's because of demand. Supply and demand dictates price. You learned that back in economics in undergraduate school, and it's true in commercial real estate. And so the fact that we haven't built much in the way of new space has helped us in terms of getting rental rates up and higher, and now we are ready and poised to be able to build new spaces because the rates are at levels that are justified based on price of land and the cost of construction. And the cost of construction costs, both labor and materials, is probably the most significant factor that's impacting all of the property sectors because it's simply more expensive to build commercial real estate in any sector these days.